Hello everyone, this is Macaroxus13 and welcome to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts. This is take 2, actually, but I'm not going to dwell on that. Let's just go ahead and start. I'm not going to do expert. Expert's impossible. I know some people can do it, but I can't. So we're going to do a normal vibration off because I really don't want you guys hearing that background noise. And let's just start this up. I'll try to be quiet during the cutscenes. I can't guarantee that that'll stick though.
I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Like, is any of this for real or not?
Now, I guess this first part of the game can be a bit disorienting to players who have never done this before, because it doesn't really explain where you are or what you're supposed to be doing, but it starts out with this voice just randomly talking to us, and we're standing on a frickin' princess. Not the first one. Well, this is the first one, but it certainly ain't the last. Well, I guess we can jump. I never thought you could jump before it told you how to. So yeah, just follow what it tells you to do, and you'll get to the end eventually. So now we have a choice between a shield, a staff, or a sword. You get to pick one, and then you have to get rid of one. The one you pick, you'll have a stronger starting stat for, and the one you get rid of, you'll have a lower starting stat for. So, for the ease of this, I actually suggest not picking the sword, I suggest picking the shield because then you'll have the most item slots at the end of the game, and you'll have a lot of MP by the end of the game, which is arguably better than picking the staff. However, we're not going to get rid of the staff, we're going to get rid of the sword. Because if you pick the shield and get rid of the sword, you won't have as low of a attack stat as you would if you got rid of the sword and you picked the staff. So we're going to do this. Yes, we want to go with this. Wait, what the hell's going on? Holy crap! Oh yeah, and I'm sorry about the quality on these videos. My camera isn't terrific. It's good enough. I know the colors look a bit washed out, and the lines that appear on the screen, that's just my television. It's really old. So yeah, you're given the weapon that you picked. It's actually kind of funny to see him attack with a shield and use it like a sword. In the bottom right corner, I know you can't see the bottom because my TV is a square and my camera records in a rectangle. It really doesn't work. But the green bar is your health points and the blue bar is your magic points, but we don't have magic yet, so it's kind of pointless. Here we have our first enemies. These are just basic shadows. And I hate using the shield. You don't actually have to defeat all of them, you just have to defeat one of them. You gain experience by beating enemies. After you get enough experience, you'll get a level up. Some enemies will drop items like those HP balls, which obviously replenish your health. But you shouldn't have lost any health by now, even though I did. What? Behind you, you dumbass. Can lock on with the R1 button. Now we actually have to defeat all of them, which really isn't hard. However, I really do hate shadows because shadows don't have a lot of HP, but they can go into the ground. Oh crap, not this again. He just can't catch a break today. But they'll go into the ground and you won't be able to hit them until they come back up. And the auto lock-on feature has a nasty habit of locking onto the ones that are in the ground, which means you have to lock on to something and then change your lock-on. Retarded. Okay, so now we're here. Oh, no more princesses on the platforms. Now it's just hearts. So you have to go down in the command list to examine. It's a see-through door. I can't open it. No, really. You didn't even try. You can open chests by using the open command. Which, we opened a chest and we got nothing out of it. That's great. You can push large crates. Usually you won't need to push them, you'll need to attack them. Why aren't you pushing it? You'll need to attack them to destroy them like this. Those are item boxes that enemies sometimes drop. So we got our first potion. And we can lift barrels. Toss them. Can't do that with crates. Well, yeah, you can. Never mind. I'm just stupid. Ignore me. And apparently breaking the crate and the barrel made the door tangible. So let's examine it again. No! Don't go into the light! dumbass. You went into the light. You never walk into the light. Bad things will happen. Yeah, so now we have to answer these questions. Oh yeah, you press the select button, you get like a bird's eye view. You really don't need it, but it's there anyway. So, the attack command has changed into talk whenever you can talk to someone. So, each of these three people will have questions for you, which, if you know anything about the Final Fantasy series, you will know who these characters are. I will explain who they are in a later video. So, you'll have three options. I'm just going to pick the first one for each of these. Depending on which answer you give each person, it depends on your level up rate. If you pick the first one for all three of them, your adventure will start at dawn. That means you will level up fast until you reach level 50 and then level up slow from there on to level 100. If you answer the second question, you'll start at noon and you'll have steady leveling up throughout the entire game. And if you pick the third option, you will start at the dead of night, which you get slow level up until level 50 and then really fast leveling up rate from there on. Now, most people would like to argue that you should start in the dead of night, but I find that the first half of the game can be a real pain if you're at low levels. So I strongly suggest that you start at dawn, walk into the misty light. The start button opens the menu, however you can't open the menu during battles. It'll just go to a pause screen. And we have to defeat a wave of Heartless. This is no different than the other battle, except there's more of them. But I can't really call that different because they haven't changed at all. The only attack these things have is a sort of scratching attack, which doesn't do that much damage. And we got our first level up. Now this shining light from the heavens will beam down and create a save point. These don't show up everywhere, but they show up often enough so that you can save. They replenish all of your health and your magic points. And obviously they let you save. And apparently stepping on the save point gives us a staircase. So, let's save. That's my good file level 59. I beat it 100%. It only took me 32 hours. Actually less than that because I think I left it on overnight once. This was my practice file. No, I didn't spend 15 hours on it, but we're just going to overwrite that. So yeah.